Well, ever since Joe Girardi was a little boy growing up in Peoria, Illinois, he wanted to do a manager's show here in Chicago. Today he gets that wish as WB Mason presents the Joe Girardi Show continues here on the Yes Network. This is your favorite part. You get a chance to ask the Yankee manager your questions throughout the week. You go to AskJoe@YesNetwork.com or Twitter.com/YesNetwork. You ready, Joe?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Hey, Skip. It's a nice way to start. Johnny Damon must have the all-time record for broken bats in a season. What causes all his broken bats? His style of hitting, his actual bats, or something else?
I think it's his style of hitting. He pulls a lot of balls, and you know, we actually started to keep track last year, and I have to agree, he probably breaks as many as anyone as I've ever seen. But he also hits the ball very, very hard, so it really doesn't affect his average, his production. He just breaks a lot of bats.
All right, Joe, this is the other one's from Victor via email. This is from Bob via email. Joe, we beat up on the teams we're supposed to beat, but Angels, Red Sox, Rays seem to be a problem. We had the lead in most of the games against those guys, but seem to always give it away. What do you say to the team to break the jinx?
Well, I think our bullpen is much better than it has been, and I think we're 6-5 against the Rays. We're 2-4 against the Angels. I know what we are against the Red Sox. I don't need to be reminded against that. But I think we're continually getting better as a club, and we're going to find out over the next 60 games or so if we can beat these clubs, and it's going to be very important that we do.
All right, this one's from Mark, also via email. Hi, Joe. I read how relief pitchers claiming that they are not effective because they don't get enough work. My question is that don't these relievers throw on the side, and if their side sessions keep them sharp?
They do throw on the side, and their side sessions are meant to keep them sharp, but it's always a different animal when you go into the game because the intensity and the adrenaline is turned up. We do our best to get guys in the game, and Melanson went a long time without pitching, and he came out sharp. Robinson went a long time without pitching, and he came out sharp. I think it's their work that they do in the bullpen.
All right, this is from Chris A. 161 Street via Twitter. Joe, do you think Hughes could bring his dominance into the rotation?
I mean, that's something that we might find out next year. I mean, as of right now, he's in the bullpen, and we're going to keep him in the bullpen. But I think that what he's went through in the bullpen, the confidence that he has gained, is going to help him next year.
There are a lot of blogs that have been writing after Thursday's relief outing where you got him up to 40 pitches that you're transitioning Hughes to get into the rotation this year. Any truth to that?
Nope. There's no truth to that. We're planning on him staying in the bullpen unless something happens.
Like if somebody gets hurt?
Yeah, I mean, if someone gets hurt, then you got to make a decision what we're going to do. But right now, he's been our eighth inning guy. All
right. This is from Be Happy Yankees via Twitter. Dear Joe, as a member of the dynasty teams of the late 90s, do you see any parallels between those teams and this year's teams?
I do. It's a very resilient group that comes to play every day and expects to win every day. That's the similarities that I see.
Who plays the role of Paul O'Neill on this team?
Oh, I don't know if we necessarily have that type of guy. We have a lot of guys that are very professional like Paul. You know, Paul brought intensity, Tex brings intensity, Swish brings intensity. All our guys bring intensity. Sometimes it just comes out a little different.
Another edition.
Another edition.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Michael.
That's Joe Girardi. I'm Michael Kay. Remember, the show premieres every Sunday throughout the regular season and then into the postseason if that's going to happen. And you get a chance to ask questions yourself at AskJoe@YesNetwork.com or Twitter.com/YesNetwork. We thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a great week. And the upcoming week for the Yankees should be a lot of fun. 2 games in Toronto and then 4 against the Boston Red Sox at the new Yankee Stadium. As I said, have a great weekend. For Joe Girardi, I'm Michael Kay. See you.